line. Check the radio, pit crew is far from slow. The lights no longer yellow. Ready, steady, go. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 In love with the ride. Burning rubber smells real nice. Fuel it up once or twice. Come on, fast is the way to drive. Crowds all on their feet. Not one bothered by the heat. Imagine them in the driver's seat. Checkered flag would be sweet. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Everybody get ready. On your feet. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Crank it up. Crank it up. Oh, it's racing. 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 Crank it up.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker. The future is feeling.
When you need the best designs in your fleet of vehicles, there's only one brand name that many trust in. One that makes every car pop out from the rest of the field, and that is Lightning Wrapz. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at Lightning Wrapz. Get yourself a vehicle unlike the rest. Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure.
Looking for a new PC or an upgrade to your current one? Look no further than Ford Entertainment Group, your home for the best quality and value in new, pre-built, and custom PCs at the lowest price guaranteed. We have affordable PC solutions for any budget, with custom builds starting at $595. Even the pros turn to Ford Entertainment Group to get them up and running. With valued customers from all over the world, it's easy to see why Ford Entertainment Group is the most trusted brand in custom PCs.
I wanted to save my awesome subscribers the most money when they started their sim racing journey. I searched high and low for the best deals. And I'm so proud that Jeffrey and I have partnered up so I can spread the good news about where to get the lowest price on a high quality computer.
Feel confident when buying from us with the FEG satisfaction guarantee. Get yourself on track today by visiting us online at fegpc.net.
We are the place where the toughest drivers will come to race from far and wide. But just who are we? We are the Pit Stall Racing Series.
Redline Motorsports Media can help you fulfill all of your motorsports industry photography and videography needs. Contact Redline Motorsports Media, where everything we do is driven by you.
When you need the best designs in your fleet of vehicles, there's only one brand name that many trust in. One that makes every car pop out from the rest of the field, and that is Lightning Wrapz. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at Lightning Wrapz to get yourself a vehicle unlike the rest. Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker, the future is feeling.
Well, if there was ever a place I call home, that certainly would be this place. It is time to roll out at Iowa Speedway, ladies and gentlemen, for your showcase of the Sim Panel 100 here at Iowa Speedway. Hi, everyone. I am the Crusader Christian Try, joining you guys here today with Michael Bullinger, and our call, of course, presented in part by our friends at the ButtKicker Company, the Pit Stall Racing Series, Sim Panel, Threat Level Midnight Media, FEGCustomPC.com, Celeratus Legal PLC, Gainz Fitness Incorporated, Redline Motorsports Media, Lightning Wrapz, and of course Shriver Twisted Creations. Big thank you to everyone and all of them for their support today. Michael, long time coming here. 25 drivers and managing to come out to the track. This could get a bit wild today, sir.
Yes, it could. It could get wild indeed. It's glad to be back up in the booth after having to miss last race due to being sick. Just glad I was well enough to make the trip up to Iowa Speedway this time.
Take it from a guy that had COVID a couple days ago, man. I know what that must have felt like. But nevertheless, here is our starting lineup today. This is presented in part by our friends at the ButtKicker Company. On the pole, piloting number 33, it is Corey Stubb that is outside. And the number 39, that's William Ridgway.
And the 95 in row number 2 will be Robert Warrens, and the 21 of the Rattlesnake, Robert Kahn.
Row number 3 in the 94 is Justin Reynolds, is outside. In the 27, it will be Corey Reed.
Row number 4 will be Jeffrey Vickery and Wally Babb.
Row number 5 is going to be Matthew Harper in the 84, the outside. In the number 18, it's Bobby Anderson.
Row number 6 will be the Throttle, Chantel Pottle, and in the number 10, Jason Henry.
Row number 7 is piloted by the 98 of Sean Long, the outside. In the 7, Sean Burke.
And the 76 of Mike Greta and the 12 of Shane Ledoux. Sorry, I lost count there for a second, guys.
Row 9 is the 61 birthday boy, Chris Schuessler. In the outside in the 00, it is Chris Luttrell.
Row number 10 will be the 46 of Dalton McKinney and 90 of Dennis Warren.
Row number 11 is going to be the number 03 of Thomas Bridgeway. The outside in the 3 is Jeffrey Radke.
And rounding out your field will be the 20 of Jeffrey of Jeff Oates, the 30 of Hunter Hainson, and the 15 of Jordan Darnell.
There you have it, your starting lineup, ladies and gentlemen, now set for the action, set for the paces. 100 laps to the distance here. Any driver can make it or break it on this kind of track. This is a driver's track, and with a track like this, it's almost bean-shaped kind of configuration. It's a very bigger Richmond Raceway, but what makes it so tough is the maneuvering of multiple angles to work with. Got the outside and the bottom lane to shoot for. A lot of ways to run this Iowa Speedway. We'll see how these drivers fare in the Gen 6 Cup car. Your initial race traffic info presented in part by our friends at Level Midnight Media.
And race fans, it's that time at last. It's time for you to get on your feet, shout your driver's name as we are getting ready to go green as these drivers are exiting turns 3 and 4, coming to the penalty metal restart zone, and let's push those pedals to the metal as we're underway in the sim panel 5 and we're underway in the sim panel.
Stahl immediately going to go jump out of the line there. He'll take the early lead while Robert Warrens, Robert Kahn back behind him looking to fight it out. Both drivers running the middle and the high side. Some going towards the bottom lane immediately trying to stick the nose up. Car's going to be very hard to control down in that bottom to shoot back to the top. So watch for drivers early on to kind of try to stay more towards the middle or the high side to force those on the bottom to have to either drive harder or lose more control. Hard moving and hard ways to pass here in this kind of race.
Well, this is also more like a think about it, a Kansas as well, with the high line being one of the high line and the low line being one of the lines to run as well. If you think about it.
I think the biggest thing really that I'm kind of getting a tell from this track too is just the fact that you got multiple drivers in such a big facility, such a big area. Obviously it's a short track racing deal, so a lot of drivers are going to be trying to be careful about overdoing themselves and over pushing the limits as there's trouble immediately. Hunter Hansen at 13. Trackside, rockside tires coming to a dead stop, and it looks like he's already going to call it a day. No caution for that. They'll keep it green. Not sure what exactly happened to him there. Might have had a little bit of a problem with the initial engine off the start, and that may have been his dilemma, but unfortunately, whatever it was, he's not going to be able to continue on, it looks like.
Let's just hope that it wasn't something bad enough where his car won't be able to run next week, but we'll find out.
Well, I mean, the way these cars are anymore, they're, what did Howard say, crap B8 parts and not so much whatever they said?
Let's just hope it wasn't a Ford. That's probably what it was. He's having a hard time starting on a cold engine.
Okay, now he's really getting on my nerves about the Ford stuff here, folks. I drive a Ford, and I love, and the iRacing that is anyway, although I drive a Toyota Camry in real life, so he can get on me all he wants for that one, but hey, I always loved Ford, and I drove Fords. I always like my Ford trucks. Thank you very much.
Hey, just stating the facts, because everyone should know it, though, what the abbreviation for Ford means.
Well,
from what I heard from NASCAR fans.
Well, I think you might want to check your abbreviations as well there, my friend, because right now, currently, the Rattlesnake, he's driving a Ford, and he's putting the boot to Stahl right now. Stahl trying to hang on as he gets a little bit of a wiggle there coming off turn number 4. Battles the knack off as Kahn now tries to make it too. Deep on the inside now, Kahn, the Rattlesnake striking for the race lead. Stahl trying to fight him off. Battle for the lead between the 21 and 33 as the caution flies out. Trouble on the track. Chris Schuessler, the birthday boy, with problems there. It looks like him and Dennis Warrens making a little bit of contact, and Schuessler with more troubles there. Looks like we got ourselves some work to do here, guys. Let's take a look at the P-Team Race TV Instant Replay. Presented in part by the ButtKicker Company, here is the results. And, well, right here, folks, you can see the 15, Jordan Darnell. He goes right up underneath the 20 and the 6-1. That is a 3-wide salute, and the rule of thumb is on this kind of racing surface, this is under a mile and a half, so the 3 wides are going to be a bit of a problem. That penalizes you, and unfortunately for Darnell, that is going to be a penalty thrown at him big time there. We'll take one more look at it from our blimp cam. Watch carefully as he tries to engage the corner. You can see him try to build a lot of speed up here on the front straightaway. Thinks he's got the run. He shoots to the bottom, but then you see right here, he just trips up the slightest bit, catches Jeff Oakes, and unfortunately for the defending champion, he gets a piece there of old Schuessler.
Well, if you think about it, race fans, going 3 wide at 100 miles an hour is something hard to do. It takes handling and skill and knowing how to keep your car under control if you're going 3 wide. So I'd say if you want to go 3 wide, do it in the straights and not the turns.
Deborah Shire says, me too, let's go racing. And Jason Brent says, good luck everyone tonight. I'm stuck in class tonight. Jason Brent's okay, good sir. We do appreciate at least tuning on in, at least see how the show is going down. Not the way, though, I think any of these drivers were expecting this to kind of go down on the first set of laps here. A tough break, unfortunately, there for Jordan Darnell. But the rule of thumb is you follow the rules or you get punished. That is how you do it around here. To go so early though on this, kind of honestly, I was kind of wondering why he went so early into the lap here. I would have thought maybe it'd been better to kind of lay off until later, but it looks like maybe he was just trying to make a move quick before it was too little, too late. So right now, Michael as well, Robert Kahn took the lead there from Corey Stahl, running him off from that caution flag there. And if I got to believe Stahl right now, the way he was looking, looked like he was trying to drive the corners a little harder, but lost a little bit of control. I think really in hindsight, he may be trying to figure out a way to maybe kind of smoothen off the tires and not burn them up so quick. Again, the caution, stage caution that is, the competition caution, whatever you want to call it, does come at lap number 40. So maybe trying to save a little bit of those tires to kind of set him up for the later half, because he knows when he gets into long runs, this track could either make you or break you, depending on how you look at it. Some other drivers right now moving their way from the front. Justin Reynolds, the number 94, currently on the top 5. Corey Reed, good to see him still firing on all cylinders, trying to make some new and some banks here. The 95 Robert Warren, second place last season in the championships, numerous wins there, but unfortunately fell victim to some hard breaks and some hard luck. He's looking to try to change that this season with a run in a race of today's proportions. Vickery, Babb, Hoffert, Pottle, and Henry, your top 10 in this one so far. So right now, currently, as we get the drivers all situated out here, I believe I may have lost my co-broadcaster, so it may take him a minute to get back. I will be talking with the drivers as we go along with the race today. We didn't have time there, unfortunately, to kind of chat with them, but we are getting ready to get back to the green flag restart zone. And from what I got told there from old Bollinger, it sounds like he had a glitch graphic gremlin attack him. I should have told him to go and get the old boxing gloves out or get the baseball bat, knock that glitch graphic gremlin out a little bit. But then again, what do I know? So, all right, we're gonna roll him back down to corner number 3 to turn number 4, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is time to go back to the racing. Your Pedal Metal Racing League Gen 6 Cup Series here on Sunday Night Edition, getting ready to haul it off down from turn number 4. Back to the green flag restart zone. The sim panel restart zone sets our drivers to the stage. Let's get them back to the green. Oh, good drive off right out of the gate there. Robert Warren's immediately sneaking his way down to the bottom lane. Big drive off now. Here comes the Elliott Sadler Esports 95. Big push off there. Fires it close, fires it quick. Stahl trying to hang on there. Justin Reynolds, Jeffrey Vickery all in that hunt as well. This is all about commitment today. You got to be committed to your line, committed to your drive, and know where you're at in terms of that pecking order. And that's exactly what many of these guys are trying to figure out. The Rattlesnake, Robert Kahn, leading him down through turn number 4. Still has the speed and the power revved up as Justin Reynolds and all of them come right back into position. Still amazes me, too, just to see how many of these drivers we have seen come through and on this broadcast to now all of a sudden see that we have a huge field in the Sunday night editions coming out on the show. Oh, and yeah, for those at home that are wondering, yeah, Chris Schuessler, he is a birthday boy today. So from all of us Pizza Race TV, here's a happy birthday, a little overlay for you there, buddy. Happy birthday as well for me, man. Nice guy, definitely a tough driver, but he certainly put up a foot of a fight, put on a bit of a show when he wants to. We'll see if he's going to do that today. Right now, Corey Reed, the old Glitchcraft Gremlin on the attack on his end, needs to be careful down there. He'll loose it off turn number 4 there, trying to back away there from Stahl. Reynolds trying to take advantage here as Robert Warrens now moves the position up on Stahl. Stahl can't quite hang on to him. Looks like a little bit of damage on the right front there, the 33. Looks like Stahl might have got a little bit of a problem going on. You can't have the aerodynamics there get dependent on this track because, again, this track will just eat you alive like Richmond does in terms of the tire wear and the burn up. And when that dirty airflow starts to creep in a little bit, it makes for a harder dilemma and a tougher situation. That's what these drivers are trying to stay away from, and they're really watching right down out here. William Ridgway, the number 39, now back to the corner there. The number 5, Chantel Throttle Pottle, and the 99, Wally Bab, head to head here in between. And speaking of in between, a little Twisted T from Bab, trying to hold him down. Pottle back on the bottom lane now, shooting back up to the gap. Jeffrey Racky, the number 3, hanging on. A good sizable field, and I'm interested to see kind of how this landscape game plan changed up for some drivers. As Vickery even has a little bit of a problem there coming down from turn number 4. He saw the wiggle and the bobble. 3 wide down for just a second. It clears it. It is cleared. Couldn't quite tell who started that little chain reaction, but Hofford backed into a corner. William Ridgway and Wyabab backing in and then firing off. Hofford lost a little bit, but manages to hang on and keep it stabilized down. Down to the inside. Here comes the number 98 of Sean Long as he'll look towards a huge runoff. He's looking to get the 98 Long Machine a long way back from the back and up to the front. Started in 13th. He's in 12th. Head to head with the Throttle Pottle 2 on a track that she's been known to really make amends with some drivers and really push them to their absolute limits. And something honestly too, I'm just kind of noticing this is a great corner off and side-by-side racing and really good back and forth between these drivers. This is why we always said we need more short tracks like this, because tracks like this are just designed to not only be a driver's testament of control and speed, but it also, when you got an amount like this, it just keeps it so close and so quick in the action. The flow of the speed and the endurance of these drivers know they have to make really good chances and really good opportunities to strike it big. But they know they can't just overdrive the cars either, too. So they have to try to kind of find a balance and try to hope that they stay on rhythm and on line throughout these turns and throughout these runs. You're still on board here with Justin Reynolds right now. It's the number 94 tries to get up there to Stahl, Warrens, and Kahn. As the caution flag comes out, there's another caution out. Well, that's trouble there. Chris Littrell and Chris Schuessler, as well as Shane Ledoux involved in this one. What happened there? This is on lap number 23, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a look at the P-Tim Race TV instant replay. Well, this is going to be a little bit tricky to kind of figure out without really any basic knowledge of really seeing the caution coming out. So here we go. Let's take a look. Hunter Hansen trying to get out of the way there. And, oh, right there. Yeah, he got Ledoux. Then he catches Schuessler and catches Littrell. I'm not sure if Hansen was trying to get out of the way or what he was really trying to engage there. He might have had a bit of a problem kind of getting out of the way, and then unfortunately his timing may have been a bit of a bad execution. We'll take another look at it though. Now Hansen is a lap down right now, so being lap traffic, I don't think this was intentional, but at the same time this was definitely a bad maneuver here. You can see he dips down low, gets out of the way of the 12, and then right there you see he just kind of drove it right up on him. Caught him in between there, unfortunately, and that is a nasty little hit up there, unfortunately. Take one more look at it from the far chase here. Kind of wondering maybe he just overbraked, maybe he just kind of under or overbraked it here. Yeah, you can see that car just drift right up there. Yeah, that was pretty telling there. We'll go to a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. When we come back, more action ahead here on Pizza Racing TV. Battle of Metal Racing League Season 11 has been brought to you in part by our friends at the ButtKicker Company. Best in performance for feeling real tracks in the virtual world. The ButtKicker. Feel what you've been missing. By the Pit Stall Racing Series. With exciting action Mondays and Thursday nights, this is the best place to get your thrills at. By SimPanel, making it real. By Threat Level Midnight Media, media that's dynamite is Threat Level Midnight. By Gainz Fitness Incorporated. By FEGCustomPC.com, the only place to get the best PC specs and design done up your way. Visit us up at FEGCustomPC.com to learn more. By Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure. Lightning Wrapz is looking to bring you the best designs in your library. By Redline Motorsports Media, everything we do is driven by you. And by Shriver Twisted Creations, Twisted Mind, Sweet Design.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker. The future is feeling.
We are the place where the toughest drivers will come to race from far and wide. But just who are we? We are the Pit Stall Racing Series. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back live onto the show here. Currently in the Sim Panel 100, we have not hit our competition caution yet. 2 cautions so far struck us on the track. The first one earlier on with a 3 wide salute. The second one now with a little lap traffic mishap. Now, how will the drivers fare here? As I've got Bollinger back with the call, it's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, it is. Well, I was away, having issues. I was watching it from outside the booth, and I gotta say, that last wreck was pretty gnarly. But anyway, fans are back on their feet, and let's get this Sim Panel 100 back underway. As the pedals back down onto the metal.
Well, that pedal's always in the middle when you got a whole bunch of these guys running around here on this track. Rolling them back off from corner number 1 and 2 here. Drivers continuously getting paced up and now drifting through. 3 wide, through 3 more. Gonna clear off. Can they break it off? Can they break it? Yes, they can. They break it 3. No issues there. Good on them on that spot there. But again, trying to play that game too many times, you will run your risk. It's close. Not quite 3 wide though. Reynolds and Vickery shooting up the gaps. Roy Reed backing out. Now the field stacking up in between. Down from turn number 3 and 4. Ooh, a little stack up there. Looked like Green might have got in the way of Puddle there. And unfortunately, that'll give Thomas Ridgway an opening to kind of use up. Jeffrey Oaks sneak his way in. Just barely 3 wide as Reed is on the outside. Shoots them off. Can they hang on? Bollinger right now, currently everybody wanting to get as much position gained as they can before the stage caution comes out. But my word, they are absolutely throwing it right to the line here and into the distance.
And yes, they are. 5th contact, 15 in the wall. But he's okay. He saved it.
Saved that one, man. But that could have been a nasty little situation. Every driver for themselves at this point. Which driver gets out of it clean is all up to them. This is absolutely insane to see how many cars are stacked up and filing in like this. This ain't something you usually see anymore, it seems like. But man, this is some good stuff when we can get it. Just barely 3 wide. The Rattlesnake Robert Kahn, middle of the gap, shoots the nose. Hoffert staying in there as well. But it's going to be Hoffert backing out of it. Kahn shooting down around. Joe folks going to move it right on the bottom lane. Every driver for themselves here. The right front tire and that right rear tire, though, I got to believe, be taking a bit of a beating down there as Robert Warrens continues to pace the gap up. William Widgway and Corey Stahl going head-to-head with Vickery, Reynolds, and Racky right in the mix.
Yes, it is. This race is getting interesting already. We've seen it all. 3 wide, 4 wide. What's next? We're going to see 5 wide coming to the line?
I mean, you can try and do 5 wide. I wouldn't recommend it here, though.
Well, hey, anything's possible in racing, right?
Anything's possible in racing, but I mean, a track like this, I mean, I love Iowa Speedway to death, but if they found a way to go 5 wide here on this track without just being a little bit of slower pace, oh boy, I wish you guys the best of luck. I said it was multi-groove. I didn't say it was multi-clean grooves. Speaking of running clean, everybody pretty much been running a very clean, solid race here. No issues in between, just drivers kind of coming and going. And guys like Sean Long right now in the 98 making a bit of a resurgence here, coming up there against the Rattlesnake Robert Kahn. Still stacked up big time in the back of the pack here. Drivers right now stuck in that middle to the back of the sides here right now. They are currently fighting to get around drivers and currently trying to find openings to get away from the other. Some names in between you usually don't see stuck in there. Trying to hurry up and hustle out of it. Coming from the lineup here, looks like Dalton McKinney, a late entry here today. I saw him kind of join in late into this race. The number 46 here going 8 spots up, qualified 19th. Going into the 11th spot, caution is out here for our competition caution. And what a great showing by the number 95 of Robert Warrens there, managing to sneak his way back into the middle, into the front of the pack. Going head-to-head with the guys like the Rattlesnake Robert Kahn in the 21 and even taking a few guys down like Justin Reynolds and Corey Stahl. But so far, that has pretty much been the name of the game. Conquer and survive. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, there is more action to be had here at Iowa Speedway. Do not tune out. We will be right back after a quick commercial message.
Looking for a new PC or an upgrade to your current one? Look no further than Ford Entertainment Group, your home for the best quality and value in new, pre-built, and custom PCs at the lowest price guaranteed. We have affordable PC solutions for any budget, with custom builds starting at $595. Even the pros turn to Ford Entertainment Group to get them up and running. With valued customers from all over the world, it's easy to see why Ford Entertainment Group Group is the most trusted brand in custom PCs.
I wanted to save my awesome subscribers the most money when they start their sim racing journey. I searched high and low for the best deals. And I'm so proud that Jeffrey and I partnered up so I can spread the good news about where to get the lowest price on a high quality computer.
Feel confident when buying from us with the FEG Satisfaction Guarantee. Get yourself on track today by visiting us online at fegpc.net.
Redline Motorsports Media can help you fulfill all of your motorsports industry photography and videography needs. Contact Redline Motorsports Media, where everything we do is driven by you.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here onto the call here as currently all our drivers get situated out back on the track. A lot of names coming and going, and some really pacing their way around the track. Guys like Bobby Anderson here currently trying to get things dialed in around here. Bobby, you all qualifying in the 10th spot here, currently holding it down the 15th area. What is going on down there with you in the track today, sir?
Chaos. It's chaos. Just trying to figure out how to get this Chevrolet here, trying to get it stuck to the ground here, trying to figure out these corners. Ain't used to being here at Iowa, so trying to figure it out slowly but surely, but just taking a little patience here at the beginning, first stage, so we're just trying to collect data right now.
With the way the ride height is on this car and the way the bumps, of course, of Iowa Speedway are kind of getting to you guys, is it kind of hard to get back on the throttle so quick here compared to other tracks you've raced on this season?
Yeah, it is a little harder. You come down to into the turns 1 and 2, turns 1 and 3. If you don't have it right there on that line, slow down enough, you do push up. So later in the runs, we're going to probably see a lot of that. Just hopefully people can catch it and not put someone else up into the wall or run into somebody else.
Right on. Well, thank you for your time down there, Bobby.
All right, thank you.
Bobby Anderson, ladies and gentlemen, on the call there. Take a listen in to Jeff Radke in the number 3 machine here. Radke making a bit of a jump up there. You qualified in the 22nd spot, moving 16 up so far. How is the car handling as you get ready to roll it back from the green?
It's handled pretty good. I was getting into a nice rhythm there. It kind of threw me off to see the caution out. I knew it was for stage. It just came up so quick. The car was starting to come around. I was starting to get some speed. I'm going to start picking those guys off. But we'll see what we can do on another long run here. Hopefully we don't get any more cautions.
With how bad the tires been wear and tear, and which side's been getting it the most on the right sides?
The right front is the most. It's only a couple percent different than the right rear. The lefts aren't too bad, but as long as you just maintain the scrub going into the corner and don't overdrive it coming off, you should be all right.
All right, thank you for your time, Radke.
Yep.
Jeff Radke there on the line. We'll take a quick listen in as well. The number 99 here, Wally Babb here, and Babb going right behind there with some of the other elitist field of the drivers here. You've been looking to try to kind of make it or break it here from the time you've raced out last couple seasons. How is it feeling right now for you and this team?
It's feeling good. I'm trying to do some tire saving. It's just kind of hard when we're all on fresh sets because everybody's diving the corner and I'm trying to back it up a little bit. But I'm trying to hold position at the same time.
What's the game plan here for this final leg of the race?
Fuel strategy and tires, I think.
All right. Well, Babb, good luck as you get ready to roll it out. Back to the restart.
Thank you, sir.
Wally Babb, the 99, ladies and gentlemen, on the line there. Take a quick little listen into the Rattlesnake Robert Kahn here. And Kahn, you've definitely been on your toes and on the nose here. Currently having to move your way back from the front, back into position here. What does the Freightliner 21 have in store for us in this next regular race?
I still have some tires left. I pitted not thinking about the stage, man. I was thinking about fuel, and then I had to go to the back. But luckily, things running pretty good, man. I worked up back up to 8th place, so I'm gonna get back up there, man. It's car's running good. It's just gotta save tires, fueling tires up.
Out of all the corners here, which corner seems to be biting some drivers and you as well in terms of getting a little bit loose control?
4 can be tricky, but 2 is where I seem like I gain the most ground. But that seems like a struggle with a lot of people. If you can get a certain line that I'm running there, you can really pull it off there.
Well, that is old Rusty Bump's corner, so be luck and good luck down there, Con.
Thanks, man.
And the reason we call it Rusty Bumps, ladies and gentlemen, is because the man that built this track is famous, is Hall of Famer NASCAR driver Rusty Wallace. Yeah, I had to kind of actually look that up too, because I didn't even believe it until I found out later on. That was only because I was actually at the track sometimes, so. But nevertheless, here on the restart zone, Jeffrey Vickery and Dalton McKinney going to be your leaders to the front. Coming off down from turn number 4 here to the sim panel restart zone. Green flag back on out. Let's continue the sim panel 100. Just nearly halfway done with this race here. Drivers now need to be very, very patient on when and where they make their maneuvers and where they make their marks at. Throwing up 3 wide just for a second. Racky backing out. Robert Warren suits the middle, driving it right back in between. Justin Reynolds in the 94 right now trying to line off the corners and trying to line up the distance here, but he's got some company coming up from between. It's either you back the corners up, save your equipment, or go for broke. Either way, you're diving it in. Trying to find the best line, the best angle to use up Vickery. Oh, he's going to get a little bit of a bubble right off turn number 4. He lost it out of turn 4. Now has to line it back through. Can he keep it under control? Big shoot off on the gap. Corey Stahl firing to run underneath Wally Babb in the 99. Trying to twist this race up the way he likes his tea. Twisted as can be. And now loading off here, Ralphie Hoffer as well. Looks like he might be getting a little bit more ground coverage here, trying to drive it in a little bit deeper. These drivers right now hitting the speeds upwards of over 165 miles per hour. To any driver out there that may not know this, that's pretty darn fast for a track like this. I mean, any car can hit about a $160, $170, $180 at their top speed here. I'm kind of wondering how it would feel like if I got a Formula 1 car out here on this track. But then again, probably not a good idea considering how rusty Bump's corners are. And speaking of old bumps, the 15 and Jordan Darnell going for a little bumpy ride down from turn number 4. He'll lose it off the corner. No caution yet. They stay green, trying to line it back up and get it squared up. His own spin, trying to hang on to it. Darnell having a bit of a bad break here and a bit of a bad little showing for his end of the bargain today. Can't quite keep himself under control. And I don't know, maybe that's just unfortunate situations or kind of dilemmas there he's facing up with. Whatever the case may be, it seems to be giving him a lot of trouble and a lot of problems here. Sean Long, Corey Reed right now holding up in the top 10. Battle for that elusive 10th spot here as Reed now driving in a little bit deeper from corner number 4. Looking right off on the inside. And he's looking more inside than I usually look inside of a building when I need to see what kind of hidden secrets I'm hearing from my job. Don't ask me on that one. Parking it down. Bobby Anderson, number 18, high on the inside here. Dennis Warren's over on the top side there, trying to fire quick. Oaks and Pottle going at it a little bit here. Kind of surprised to see Pottle struggling so much right now, you know, as well as Oaks. On a track of this nature, these two usually extremely good from the NASCAR heat days to the iRacing days. And they even told me that they actually got Iowa Speedway pretty close in terms of what it felt like there to this kind of racing. But it's a completely different story here today right now. Jason Henry bows on the bottom lane here. He's got a huge shot in the dark here. The Pennzoil number 10 coming from the back to the front. But he's got a long route to go still. He's dipping in those corners extremely wide indeed. Vickery earlier on learned that the hard way by trying to go way too deep in the corner and way too hard on the gas pedal. Dalton McKinney and Justin Reynolds taking the lead for the most part right now. And Dalton, no surprise to see him in the position he's in. Dalton McKinney is usually one of those guys that can put up or shut up some drivers on this kind of racing surface, this kind of racing line. So I'm not too surprised here that he's just driving as well as he is. But Justin Reynolds, well, we've known him from the Joe Sixpack Racing League way back when, and we saw him pretty much have a good of a showing there. Never was a dominator, but you could trust the RBS 94 was always there, and he was always somewhere in that hunt. Anita Johnson says, "Hey, Wally Babb in the chat. I didn't quite catch that earlier, Anita. I apologize in advance, but we did bring Wally Babb in for you as well because we knew you like hearing his voice. So Hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for tuning in as always. The Rattlesnake, Robert Conroy now trying to gain up ground on traction on Reynolds and McKinney here as they look towards the field and end of the edge here. This field's starting to separate out. Now it turns into a tire strategy, tire management. How hard do you run the corners? How deep will you ride it in? William Ridgway, he says, I'll ride it in this hard. The big 39, big jump to the bottom. He's going for broke, shooting for some gaps. Trouble down there. Sean Burke, the number 7, comes to a stop off turn 4. Caution will fly. Lap number 58 here for the 7, as well as the 00, Chris Luttrell. I think that might be Shane Ledoux back there as well. Not what the drivers want to see here. We'll go to the Pizza Race TV Instant Replay. Presented in part by our friends at the ButtKicker Company. Ooh, well, looks like the old 20 catches the 7 off guard. Luttrell and Ledoux, unfortunately, kind of just in that leg up there. We'll take another look at it here from this angle. We'll see how bad the old 20 catches the 7. See him backing off, trying to square it up. And right off turn number 4, unfortunately. That was the dilemma there, and a tough break there, unfortunately. So all this happening on lap number 58, a very troublesome little stance there. Definitely not what they wanted to see or what they want to kind of bring back onto the track here. But ladies and gentlemen, when we come back, we've got more action to be had still. We are not done here in Iowa. Stay tuned for more.
When you need the best designs in your fleet of vehicles, there's only one brand name that many trust in. One that makes every car pop out from the rest of the field, and that is Lightning Wrapz. Be sure to check us out on Facebook at Lightning Wrapz. Get yourself a vehicle unlike the rest. Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure.
Looking for a new PC or an upgrade to your current one? Look no further than Ford Entertainment Group, your home for the best quality and value in new, pre-built, and custom PCs at the lowest price guaranteed. We have affordable PC solutions for any budget, with custom builds starting at $595. Even the pros turn to Ford Entertainment Group to get them up and running. With valued customers from all over the world, it's easy to see why Ford Entertainment Group is the most trusted brand in custom PCs.
I wanted to save my awesome subscribers the most money when they started their sim racing journey. I searched high and low for the best deals. And I'm so proud that Jeffrey and I have partnered up so I can spread the good news about where to get the lowest price on a high quality computer.
Feel confident when buying from us with the FEG Satisfaction Guarantee. Get yourself on track today by visiting us online at fegpc.net.
With the ButtKicker Gamer 2, what you see and what you hear is what you feel. ButtKicker. The future is feeling.
Welcome back live, ladies and gentlemen, here on the Pizza Race TV. 25 drivers coming out on the show. So far, only 23 have been able to stay on the lead lap. Unfortunately, troubles there now for Shane Ledoux as well as Jordan Darnell. Darnell out of the race here, unfortunately, due to mechanical problems. Shane Ledoux, damage-wise, very severe. Not what he would want to have happen in this one, and definitely trying to get out of the mess before it's too little too late. At the field, rolls our way back around here. We're getting ready to get back to the green flag here. And Matthew Hopper, by the way, now your race leader, did not go into pit road with Corey Reed or Hunter Hansen in as well. So that means those that went in pit road on lap 60 will have either a fresh set of tires or they'll have a little bit more fuel to work with. I don't know how much the strategy is going to work for Hofford, but old Hofford knows a thing or two. But I'm kind of surprised how many damage that we are seeing on some of these cars here. I think some of these guys may have been taking a bit of a beating down here than we were expecting. As we rolling back down through turn number 4 here, ladies and gentlemen, the fans back on their feet here in Newton, Iowa here. The Sim Panel 100 getting ready to roll it back to the green. Green flag back out. Here we go once more. Well, the restart might have caught a few of them off guard there coming out of that line. Off the hole shot. Reed, big jump on the outside. Big run coming off as Hofford stays low. Here comes Corey Reed, the number 77 going in. Deep looking to make it stick. Dalton McKinney, though, way wide on the outside, looking to maybe make all of them run for it here. Hunter Hansen now in defensive mode. Trying to run it through. Oh, he catches the 3 right off of turn number 4. What a save by Tough Ratke in turn 1. Oh, my, Ratke, you, my friend, you've got to be counting some blessings and rolling the dice a little bit here, my friend. He just took a nice little hit there from the 13 to Hunter Hansen, and yet somehow, some way, he comes out clean. So unfortunately, the damage says otherwise. Look at this here, coming down from turn number 1. They roll him hard off 4. A big jump there from the 3. And watch the 13. He actually gets nailed by the 94, Justin Reynolds. And Hansen, nothing he could do about it, got back out of the break, but unfortunately, Ratke suffers the consequences. I'm not sure if Reynolds was intentionally trying to get him there, but that was certainly a bit of a hit that could get looked at later for some of these drivers here to think about to use for later on. The fact they stay clean, though, remembers that they sag 3 wide. Down through. Stahl shoots the middle. Kahn on the bottom. Stahl back out. Stahl trying to get out of that mix. He doesn't want to deal with the 3 wide penalty. He knows that could be trouble if he causes a caution. They stay in it now. Ridgeway goes in big time. Ratke in there between now. The 4 wide down through turn number 2. That can't work, or will it? Yes, they did. They got it to work down on that back straightaway. Now they'll hang on. Oh, my. You tuned into a good one here, fans. This one's quite a battle. Every driver for themselves. Hansen, Stahl, Bab, Ridgeway, Ratke, Long, and Anderson. Oh, poor Thomas Ridgeway. He gets the worst of it. Slammed up into the wall off turn number 2, but they stay green. How the heck they didn't wreck is beyond me. But they are still racing. They are still going for broke. Now backing them off here. Matthew Hoffer lost a lot of ground there in time. Ended up losing his race leader to Reed. Then McKinney and Warrens came into the picture. We've got new leaders up ahead. And look at this. The Rattlesnake. Robert Kahn gonna go head to head. The battle in the mid-pack extremely intensified. But the battle for the lead just got interesting. McKinney trying to fight Kahn off. He defends it by holding the outside line. Kahn knew he had to get it up there quick or it was gonna be too little too late. Now back to the bottom. Kahn with a huge shot out in the dark. Shots it in. And just like that, the dive bomb engaged. He launches it down through. Slide job city as there's trouble back behind him. We've got a pile up down in turn number 2 to the backstretch. Oh my. It was going to be, I knew it would be too good to be true. A troublesome corner there, unfortunately catches some drivers off guard. Let's take a look at that, presented by the ButtKicker Company. Well, Justin Reynolds and Corey Stahl were the ones that had initiated that. But which one started it? That was on those guys. There was a 3 wide sloop behind, but it was not what caused the initial wreck. Let's see what happened here. And that, oh yeah, right there, that's Reynolds. That was Reynolds. Reynolds went down low, tried to corner down the 33. May have missed his target there, may have not have known where he was going to be at. And Justin Reynolds, unfortunately, finding himself in a very traumatic situation. Watch again. You see Stahl, beautiful run coming from the corner. Look at the turtles. Look at the way the wheels are pointed there. Reynolds pointing the wheels down. He came down on the 33, and he catches everybody completely off guard, initiating this nasty wreck here on lap number 72. Wow. Definitely not what the drivers wanted to see there, unfortunately, and that was a bit of a mix-up there, unfortunately. But that is how they will play it out. Sorry for the technical difficulty screen there, folks. Had to get something fixed up on our end there. Unfortunately, we can't always show these things on these broadcasts. "25 laps left to go right now, and everything just coming down the wire, coming down the end here. Unfortunately, for some other drivers, that hasn't quite been their case. Guys like Chris Switcherell, unfortunately, having a bit of a tough race here today. Chris, man, you seem like you've been getting some speed going here, and then everything just keeps to be kind of going out of control. What's going on down there with you and the McDingers Double O today, sir?
How's it going there? I keep getting into other people's stuff, and now I'm a lap down, so
I mean,
I'll give it all I got.
You give it all you got here, but I'll ask you this. I mean, do you think next week might be able to kind of put some things up to the limits and push this thing back into the bright spot you feel it should be in?
Yes, sir. I got a new car and new tires. We should be able to go now.
All right. Well, nevertheless, best of luck to you and the team there, sir.
Thanks, Dylan.
Chris Switcherell, ladies and gentlemen, on the line there. We'll listen now to Jeffrey Vickery here. As Vickery, you've had some moments of brilliance today as well, but a few times also where the car may have not agreed with you there. Has there been some turn? Has the turn fork just kind of been where everyone's been getting kind of out of shape, or has it been just troublesome for you mostly?
Yeah, I like the outside better. Coming off 4, I got loose and I went way backwards, but I'm glad everyone checked up and didn't slam into me. And then I was just in the nosebleeds back here trying to catch up, and that wreck happened in front of me. Slammed on the brakes, I missed all that, but the high side's where it's at for me at least.
You had a race win already this season here. I know obviously still trying to search for your first championship. I mean, with the way this is kind of rolling out, do you think this 51 machine has a chance to possibly bring home a good points position here?
I'm sure going to try, but laps are winding down. We'll see what we can do.
All right, for sure there. Vickery, thank you for your time down there.
Thanks, man.
Jeffrey Vickery, ladies and gentlemen. Roll them off, ladies and gentlemen, now in the field. Preparing for battle yet again. The Rattlesnake, Robert Kahn, going to be your leader coming to the line here at the Albert State. I don't know what kind of mindset Hoffer's got down there right now, but I'm just going to say this. He's on lap 41 tires. This dude's going up against guys with lap 73 tires and fuel. And Kahn, I'll give him this. He's on lap 60 as well. He finds a way to win this, honestly, then I think we may need to kick me out of the booth, because I don't know how the heck Kahn can hang on with guys on fresher sets like this. This is going to get interesting here, and you may see a few feathers ruffled up on this one. We're going to go roll them down through turn number 4. 23 laps remain. Who wants it more? Coming to the line. Green flag back out of the sim panel restart zone. Pointer drivers right now back on the lead lap and still in this race. Running now back off from turn number 2. Big jump from Robert Warrens as he now tries to get up there to Hofford. And I don't know how the heck Hofford has anything left in the hood. But he's driving with everything he's got. But that may not be enough. 3 wide off. He gets it cleared out. Slam from the wall. Now comes Warrens looking to take down Kahn. Oh, but he got a big nuts there from Noel McKinney. And McKinney Get there, William Ridgway. Ridgway does not like that. He says, no, sir, you did not just do that at me, McKinney. He went right back onto the bottom and just gave old McKinney a little bump for that one. He's not happy, and I think he maybe get a little bit closer to him for a little nudge in the back for payback. Rubbing is racing, but I don't know how much aggression levels they'll throw at each other. They better be careful about that. Meanwhile, hidden in the back, 3 wide, shoot off from the tacks. Hoffert, Babb, and it looks like the number 18, Bobby Anderson, closing out that gap there. They're still closing him down with Dennis Warnsdale in 94, and right in between. From turn number 4, he's got a huge run down to the front straightaway, but a caution comes out. We got a problem. There's Jason Henry in the number 10, and Shane Ledoux in the 12 with a problem off of corner number 4 to the front stretch. It's just when you think everything... Whoa! Hold on! Wait just a minute! What the heck is going on down there? The caution was already out. What is going on down there? Hold on just a sec. I need to go take a look at the replay here for a minute. Was the caution already out? Caution was out. Wait, whoa. Hang on a minute. Hang on just a minute. What is this? What is this? Wait just a minute. I don't usually get heated like this, but folks, when we're under caution, tempers need to back off, all right? What happened here? Dalton McKinney, he just went straight into him. He just went straight into him. The number 46 just taking William Ridgway right in the back there. I mean, he originally wasn't the one that did it originally, but that's going to cost him there. He's been black flagged. That is not happening around here. No way. That is not happening around here with that move there. That is not happening. All right, let's now get that out of the way real quick. We're going to take another look at what happened here that initially got this caution out in the first place. Number 12 here, that was the problem originally. Spun it right off turn number 4 there, catches a few drivers off guard, and that was unfortunately a tough dilemma there. Yeah, Dalton McKinney right now, probably not a happy camper, but that honestly, in my opinion, was unexcusable. Aggressive driving like that, under caution, and pulling a move like that, not tolerated, no way. Wrecking someone completely under caution, no way. No way, man. That should not stand. They can kick me out of the booth for all I care. I don't really mind it. You guys can hate on me too. I'm just passionate about his racing as much as anyone else is, and that is unexcusable. That is absolutely unexcusable. Real quick, we're just going to go ahead and show the situation again here for the number 46 and why he is currently in the doghouse here. So this was the situation in question here. This was under caution. Now again, there was a little bit of heat between the number 39 and the 46. And you see, there's the caution. There's the caution. Now there's plenty of time to back off here. Goes up right there, there it is. And then look at this. Takes a good chunk of the field. Inexcusable. Intentional or whatever it is, it's inexcusable. So a black flag was warranted. That will be for 1 lap. And EOL is also warranted at the number 46. Shane Ledoux is going to have a EOL for his self-spin there. And the rest of the field right now just looking to try to finish this race out, right? I would not want to be an admin right about now, though. They've got some work to do when this race is over with. But nevertheless, we still got a race to finish, guys. Let's keep it clean. Let's just finish this out. Keep your tempers at control. Let your racing senses come into play. Race this one out, guys. Come on now. And again, I apologize in advance for those that don't know how these broadcasts work. I know I can get a little bit heated, and I know I am as passionate as anything. But you gotta understand something. Racing is as much part of me as it's my life, and I love this. So when I see nonsense like this, I can't stand that. You race your race, and you can get bumped around and raced around a lot harder. But doing something like that, intentionally unexcusable. As we bring it back to the sim panel 100 restart zone. Here we go one more time. And out of all this chaos here, Robert Warren's right now getting it ahead of Robert Kahn here. And Chantel the throttle bottle all of a sudden sneaking her way around. But here comes Radke. Old Radke, I don't know how he came back from this one, but he's fighting and he's scratching, he's clawing. The field dishing it out right now, trying to make amends here, trying to build a pace up. Chantel Bottle, Bobby Anderson going at it here, head to head. Bab right now maneuvering through. Every driver for themselves here. No one wants to give an inch to the other. Warrens and Radke, they've gone to war before. We'll see it happen again. Bottle a little bit loose coming from turn number 4 there. Car stays in line. The Lightning Wrapz, number 5. Trying to get her Six Sigma Sim Racing rig machine into the top spots. Corey Stahl, Wally Babb, Bobby Anderson, all in that mix. And don't look now, race fans, for Clutch Richrell. The McDingers 00. He somehow found some life. The 00 Chevrolet is still in this one. He's not done yet. Where did he find the life at? Beats me, but man, it's working for him. Backed around. Ooh, boy, hold on. Stall, and them getting right into it. Justin Reynolds, problem down there for him. 94 is coming to a bit of a slowdown from turn number 2, but he is able to keep it fired. Not sure exactly what happened. Look out down there. The 5. Can she save it? Nice save. Keeps it under control. Can she keep it green? Yes, she can. Got it in the green, and we stay green. We'll have ourselves 9 laps to go this time on by. Robert Warren somehow, some way hanging on by a mere thread of irony and some chance there too. As I gave a few broadcaster curses out to a few of these drivers, it seems as though things may be starting to look in between and look on the spot. Oh, right in the wall protection. Sean Long there in the 98, coming from turn 1, slaps the wall, 3 wide down the back straightaway. Hofford and Vickery trying to clear that gap quickly before it could get interesting. Gonna bass it up. Long trying to hang on. Hofford in the middle of it. Vickery trying to build it up on the bottom lane. You can go 3 wide all you want. You cause a caution though. You're going to get the boot for that one. And you don't want the boot. Trust me, I've already gotten kicked in the boot with it a few times. It does not feel good, my friends. I do not like it. And these drivers will not like it either. The other Newfoundland driver, Mike Wright, out right now trying to get something filled back up. That 76 machine has just been struggling to hang in there. And he just can't seem to get a break, and much less catch a chance here. Corey Reed deep on the inside right now, launching it off onto that right front. The 27, building up speed. Building up a bit of a run. John Long in the 98 going up high side. Looking to kind of narrow it down. Ooh, boy, that is close. That's one thing I absolutely love and I hate about this kind of racing is that they get so close to these speeds at the same time. It's absolutely scary when you are having someone just drive in like that. It's either you back off or you're fighting them. And it could be either fisticuffs or it could be your side skirts and bumpers, whichever one you choose. 5 to go. Robert Warren's now about a half a second lead over Radke and Khan. He's got a good line right now, and he's needing to stay focused on that angle. Luttrell right now, the 9-inch, the 00 machine trying to go face forward with Vickery. Hoffert trying to hang in there. Top 10 positions are going to be in the points race here. The top 10 get points more than the other positions do. And the higher you get, the better your chances are to take almost idle chance and its idle shot. The Pedal Metal Racing League Championship is one of the biggest grails that you can get on Pizza Racing TV. And it's extremely difficult to win. Only so many drivers have been able to truly accomplish it. With this as of late, new drivers coming in and going. We've had numerous championship runs come through. Radke looking to try to do one here. The former champion looking to build speed up and looking to try to take this down a notch. But here comes the 33. Your number 1 seed, Corey Stahl. He somehow, someway is not giving this one up. 2 laps remain here in Iowa. Looking to bash him up a little bit, trying to run this gap down right now. Robert Warren's currently just trying to keep everybody in check back there. Radke just trying to look for any kind of openings. Here comes the Rattlesnake. Dive bomb down on the bottom. Looking for the slide job. Can he get it up before it's too little too late? White flag in the air presented by Sim Panel. Khan was going for the slide job there. Couldn't quite get a good run on Radke. But Robert Warren's right now with just 2 more corners to shoot for. He'll shive it down to 3. Down through turn number 4. The 95 is visiting victory lane again. Robert Warren's is winning the Sim Panel 100. What a race. Some controversy in there. And not just from my big mouth. But a wonderful ending and a good race mixed in between there for the Sim Panel 100. What a performance for one Robert Warren's. Qualified 3rd, jumps his spots and makes his move. An impressive performance there from the number 95. And now, as I say, the rest is history. What a performance and a great finish, to say the least. Your race results is presented in part by Celeratus LLC. And here's how it went down, guys. Robert Warren's started 3rd, jumps his way up, makes strategy and tires work to his advantage. Jeff Radke tried to get everything to work in his favor, but instead he had a few times he got nailed and bumped around. Robert Kahn somehow just staying consistent, just being the old rattlesnake. Corey Stahl going to go home 4th. Your number 1 seed's having a great race here. Wally Babb. Man, talking about shooting it back into this one. He gets the top 5 for his troubles. William Ridgway. Boy, oh boy. Safe to say he had a little bit of controversy on his hands today. Bobby Anderson going to go 7th. Jeffrey Vickery just kind of quietly staying in the top 10. Jason Henry, the same situation, matching to hold on. And Chris Luttrell, credit where credit's due. Despite being put a couple laps down at a time, he fights it back to a solid top 10. Final results on your screen, the rest of your finishers as well. When we come back, ladies and gentlemen, time to listen in to your top 3. Stay tuned, we'll be right back.
Pedal Metal Racing League Season 11 has been brought to you in part by our friends at the ButtKicker Company. Best in performance for feeling real tracks in the virtual world. The ButtKicker. Feel what you've been missing. By the Pit Stall Racing Series. With exciting action Mondays and Thursday nights, this is the best place to get your thrills at. By Sim Panel, making it real. By Threat Level Midnight Media, media that's dynamite is Threat Level Midnight. By Gainz Fitness Incorporated. By FEGCustomPC.com, the only place to get the best PC specs and design done up your way. Visit us up at FEGCustomPC.com to learn more. By Lightning Wrapz, the most affordable designs made at your leisure. Lightning Wrapz is looking to bring you the best designs in your library. By Redline Motorsports Media, everything we do is driven by you. And by Shriver Twisted Creations, Twisted Mind, Sweet Design. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're back here on the show here. We are now listening into our top 3 from the Sim Panel 100. The Rattlesnake, Robert Kahn, coming away here big time here in that one. And Kahn, whoo boy, good sir, did you have yourself a war in your hands. But yet again, consistency prevails above all else.
Yeah, I took my tires a little bit too early in that race, and I was surprised to stay in the top 3 with the tires. They had 10 fresher tires, so to walk away with the top 3, I'm pretty happy with it.
Pretty happy with that. Pretty solid performance here. I know you did tell me as well going to this event, you were kind of worried about how crazy it would get on those restarts and how rougher it would be with the field as big as this, but all around, I'd say it pretty much got to hit its point, hit its spot, but man, was it a little bit wild there at the end.
It was, man. I got to give it to the guys we raced with, because when I had fresh tires coming through, we were 3 wide, like a couple different cars of me when I was coming through, and everyone did such a good job. So everyone did that was a good race. There's a few cautions, but overall, man, everyone did an excellent job that race.
Absolutely, indeed. Well, nevertheless, here as you come away with the top 3 here, who do you want to thank you for this one?
I'd like to thank PTN, ButtKicker. Starting next week, I'm going to be running a new scheme with Bully Dog Coffee, and so it'll be on the car for the rest of the season. So look forward to it, man. We'll have a good race next week too.
For sure there. Well, nevertheless, we appreciate you always coming on board here, Con. Congratulations, taking it on home for a solid 3rd.
All right, thanks, man.
The Rattlesnake, ladies and gentlemen, coming on to go home 3rd place today. Your 2nd place finisher, though, it's probably a name you probably heard before. He's probably nothing special. But, ladies and gentlemen, Jeffrey Radke coming away today in the 3rd spot here as he now joins here in the booth here. And, Radke, a solid day for you, sir. Obviously, you know you wanted to try to win the race, but, man, did you sure put up a bit of a fight there coming to the lines here.
Yeah, I was hoping I could. Con kind of held me up a little more than I was anticipating. I was trying to get around him a lot quicker, maybe give Robert Warrens a run for his money, but he was quick. He was quick all night. He led a lot of laps. I was just happy to make good of a bad qualifying effort.
Make it a bad qualifying effort. Radke, I know obviously coming into this season, you still looking to get another season championship out of your bag here, but now that we've kind of put these Gen 6s to the test so far, how has the season been feeling with the way you've gone from the big tracks to these smaller tracks?
I like it. I personally was a fan of the Gen 6, not so much the next gen, but you got to adapt to the new stuff. But it's kind of cool that we get to kind of go back in time and race some of the older stuff. The way they handle and drive and tire wear and everything's a lot different than anything out there now. So you just kind of got to adapt and make do with what you got.
Seems to be the case today. Radke, as you come away today here in the 2nd spot, who do you want to thank her for this one?
My wife, as always, she lets me do it every week. All the sponsors in the league. You guys for putting on the broadcasts and the league itself.
All right, for sure there. Nevertheless, congratulations down there, Radke.
Thanks. Have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Radke coming away today as your 2nd place finisher. But today, the race win belongs to the Robert Warrens camp here. And Warrens, my, good sir, did you have a day today here?
Yep. Hats off to the boys wrenching and getting this car dialed in. She was a quick one, and happy the tire strategy worked out the way it did. If Mr. Kahn had a little bit fresher tires, I don't think I would have been able to get around him. But that restart definitely set me up there.
Set you up there. A lot of chaos and madness mixed in between here, Robert. I gotta ask you, man. You had pretty much a last leg up and a last chance really to kind of show them up. And what you go and do is you're able to kind of jump ahead of everybody and just put them behind you. Did the dirty airflow and the speed from the car just kind of help out for this last leg of the race?
Yeah, I think since they were side by side battling, it just gave me a little bit more room to run my line and run the track. Because if you can shut down the center of the corner and then roll out and roll high, you can carry a lot of speed. And when you're side by side, you gotta stay off the throttle longer and make sure you're not washing up into somebody. So as soon as they started battling, I was like, ooh, just hoping for no cautions, right? And here we are in Lady Luck's lane right here with the checkered flag tonight.
Ladies Luck's lane indeed. Robert, who you want to thank you for the victory here in Iowa?
Yeah, shout out to PTM. This has been a great series so far. I really love this track. Shout out to the Pit Stall and Feg PC, Gainz Fitness, and Redline Motorsports, and shout out to you, Chris. It's going to be a great broadcast to watch on PTM TV. And if you're looking for a button box, don't go out to D-Dub. He shut it down, so you're going to have to find somebody else. But, tough luck for my brother tonight, and tough luck for Will and Thomas as well, my teammates. So, yes, that's all I got tonight, Chris.
All right, Robert. Appreciate your time. Congratulations for bringing it to victory lane today.
Yeah, take it easy, brother.
You too. Robert Warrens, ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the Sim Panel 100 at Iowa Speedway. And a wonderful show it was, mixed in with some controversy. That will have to be dealt with. But nevertheless here, a big thank you to our friends at the ButtKicker Company, the Pit Stall Racing Series, Sim Panel, Threat Level Midnight Media, Ford Entertainment Group, CustomPC.com, Celeratus Legal PLC, Gainz Fitness Incorporated, Redline Motorsports Media, Lightning Wrapz, and Shriver Twisted Creations. A big thank you to all of them for their support. Fans and friends alike, thank you so much for tuning in. It's been a pleasure. I'll see you next time when the green flag flies on PTM Race TV.